Good morning. Welcome. My name is Susan and welcome to our little 30-minute hatha yoga class. All right, so it's a little quickie. All right, sitting comfortably on your sit bones, back is nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed. All right, and if you find it's uncomfortable to sit cross-legged, just reposition your legs and sit anywhere else that's comfortable for you. Now before we start, the breathing is in through the nose, out through the nose, nice long, full, smooth breath. Try to relax and slow it down. And remember that everything we do, take it easy, respect your limitations. If you have anything that's going to cause you any pain or any aggravating condition you might have, take it easy. You don't have to do it, all right? You can skip it. Or there's always room to make little adjustments to find a place that feels just right for you, all right? So that being said, let's start with our pranayama. Sitting nice and comfortable, back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Today for our pranayama, which is a little bit of breath control, we're going to sit in active Gaya mudra. So index finger, the first little joint, your index finger, roll it into the joint of your thumb. So it's basically a tight little circle. 3 fingers together, palm up. Active Gaya mudra, imparting active knowledge. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long, smooth breath together. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath just for a few seconds. Exhale fully. Relax those shoulders. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Now is the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. One more nice, long, smooth breath. And on the exhale, hands together. Now I'd like you to rub them vigorously together. Activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more nice, long, smooth breath. On the exhale, drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together. Take your breath. On the exhale, let's come up nice and tall. Sitting tall in those sit bones, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Relax the shoulders. If you can, reach up nice and tall. If this bothers your shoulders, you can reposition your arms and put them anywhere else, all right? Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together. Focus our energies on breaking through barriers. Just really wake up that spine, lengthen that body. One more breath. On the exhale, hands together, preparing for seated half moon salute. On the inhale, lean to the right. Really engaging the core muscles, lengthening the left side of the body. Just go as far as comfortable. Make sure your sit bones don't leave the floor. On the exhale, come up. Use your core muscles to help you move. Let's go to the left on the next exhale. Now with the breathing, I'm going to try and cue you on your breathing. So when I say the next exhale or your next exhale, we always move on the exhale. So you can't always follow my breath because I have to talk, of course. Exhale up. Release. Inhale into a gentle back bend, or just reach up to the ceiling if that feels better for you. Reach. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, come down. Slow and gentle with those shoulders. Bring your hands right in front. All right. Now from here, I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to do this. What we want to focus on mostly leaning forward. So if you can bend the elbow and just keep your hands here. For those of you who are a little bit more flexible or a little stronger, you can reach out as far as you can. Now, again, be very important that you keep your back straight, head is level with your spine, hinging at the hips. So hands in front, big breath. Exhale, either just lean forward, or those of you who can, you can reach. Now, if you want to bow your head a little for comfort, that's fine. Just don't bow it too far that you actually curl your upper spine, but you can bow it a little if you need to. Try to relax the shoulders. And let's lengthen that spine, releasing the muscles up and down your back and the shoulders. Just let it go. Feel the breath. Connect with the breath. Slow it down. One more breath. On the next exhale, I want you to stay low and just gently float to the left. Now the weight's on the left thigh, right hip stays on the floor. Here again, you can reach. Just go as far as comfortable. You know, some people don't have to go very far to feel the stretch. Don't want you to feel like you have to force your body and really be aggressive in your stretches. Even if you just stay right here, as long as you feel it, that's just fine, all right? Some stretches you might be able to go a little deeper, some you're a little tighter. That's okay. Come back to the breath. Let your body relax. On the next exhale, stay low and let's float all the way to the other side. Moving your body slowly and very gentle with the spine. Again, the weight's on the right thigh, left hip on the floor. Here. Lengthening, really waking up the left side of the body. Now while we're here, let's release the tension that we hold in our face. So I want you just to really scrunch up your face, engage your face, squeeze it as tight as you can and hold it. And then let it go. Let your face just go slack. Let all that tension filter through your body and sink into the ground for one more breath. And on the next exhale, let's come back to center. Come up, straight spine. All right, hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. All right. Now, left hand on the floor beside the left knee. I'm going to give you 3 different ways to do this. What we're going to do ultimately is getting the elbow on the floor. So if that doesn't work for you, if you find that your right hip comes off the floor, then that's a little too much. If you have a block handy or something that gives you, that you can lift, you can bring your elbow on the block or a thick book. And if that's just not going to work for you, if you don't have a book or a block, just reach your hand out here and you can bend the elbow a bit. Don't worry about getting the elbow on the floor, all right? So, right hand on right knee, let's go. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, either resting on the elbow, on the floor, on the block, or if you want, just like this. Same difference, all right? Now, if you're on the elbow and shoulder are lined up, and your arm is up here. Now make sure you're not leaning forward or twisted back. So line everything up, always being aware of our alignment. Everything is nice, as straight as you can get it. If you can lean a little bit more. If not, here. If you find this is hard on the shoulder, put your hand on your hip, you'll get the same stretch. Lengthening the side of the body. One more breath. On the exhale, right hand to right knee, stay in this position with the left arm. And on the exhale, I want you gently push away on the right knee, bring the right shoulder a little closer to the left knee. You can keep the arm straight, you can soften the elbow. This is a upper back stretch. Shoulder, you can feel it. And it goes all the way down. Just go as far as comfortable. I don't want you to feel like you have to get the elbow to the shoulder or the shoulder to the knee. It's not going to happen. You just want to find that place where you feel that stretch. On the next exhale, bend the elbow, stay low. Come to center, come up slowly. All right, roll the shoulders out if you need to. Let's try the other side. So if you're going to use your little block, take your little helper block with you into position. Let's go. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale. Position the arm wherever feels best for you. Straighten things out. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. If that helps you connect with your breath, close your eyes. Breathe. One more breath. On the next exhale, left hand to left knee. And on the exhale, push away. Get to the point where you feel the stretch, and that's fine. You can stay there. If you want to go deeper, you can do it on the exhale. You can go a little further if you want, or back up if you need to. Find the place that feels just right. And on the next exhale, bend the elbow, come to center. Slow and gentle all the way. All right. Roll the shoulders up. Whenever you want, roll them out. And that's going to help loosen everything up, increase the circulation into the upper body, but also releasing some of that tension in the shoulders. All right, let's get into it. Let's straighten those legs a bit. Let's get the kinks out a little bit. Let's get into our butterfly or bound angle pose. Now, comfortable on your sit bones. I'm going to give you a couple of ways to do this one here. So this one is all about releasing, stretching the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, groin area, the buttocks, the tight buttocks, and also a gentle hip opener sitting like this. Make sure there's room between the heels and the groin area. So if you find sitting like this is as far as you can go, just rest your hands on your legs, keep your back straight, just hang out here, relax and breathe. You're getting a stretch just sitting like this. But for those who want to go a little deeper, hands on the ankle, you can lean forward and gently press on the knees. Now, very important your back stays straight, your head is level with your spine. However you're in this position, keep that back straight, all right? Again, if you're leaning forward, we're going to hinge at the hips, all right? Big breath. On the exhale. Now, just focus more on leaning forward as opposed to putting a lot of pressure or weight on the knees. You don't have to really give her, just gentle with the knees. Focus on leaning forward. And you could feel that beautiful stretch in here. Really starting to release, decompress, release the tension, uncoil those tight muscles, the nerves, the blood vessels. One more breath. On the exhale, come up slow and gentle. Moving your body gently, slowly, and very carefully. Don't rush and don't force. Hands on the knees, and let's open up those legs. Let's get the kinks out of the legs now. All right, so this particular stretch here is focusing on the back of the leg, the hamstrings. This is going to stretch out the knees, and having your toes up to the ceiling is a lovely calf stretch. So from here again, we're going to put the hands in front. So we're going to do basically is lean forward. So if you want, you can keep your hands here, bend the elbows, and just lean forward. For those of you who want to go deeper, you can crawl your hands as far as you'd like. Now, just sitting like this, you should feel it. Most people have very tight hamstrings, so let's see if we can stretch those out. This would be called a dynamic or isotonic stretch because you can feel the length and you can feel the activity in your body, all right? Now, from here, again, back is straight, head level with the spine. Do what you can. Big breath. Exhale. Now, while you're in this position, I want you to pay attention to how your knees and your quads feel. If they're tight, they're probably locked up. Let them go. Try to relax them. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go further. It might help, but it doesn't matter. I want you to be aware of the tension in your body to be able to release it. Even when you're doing something else, there's always something that's tight. Relax. Breathe. On the next exhale, slide up. All right, and roll the shoulders out. All right, let's get those legs together now. All right, so this is our staff pose. So this is a neutral resting place as well. So nice and tall on your sit bones, back is straight, being aware of your posture. Relax the shoulders, legs together, and I want you to point your toes. Point them. Both arms out, bring them down a little slower, a little lower, so we focus on the forearm, not so much the shoulder. Fingers open, bend at the wrist, slightly turn out to the baby finger. Sit tall, breathe. So this is the lovely stretch for the extensor muscles along the forearm, the wrist, and the hand. On the next exhale, straighten hand, bring them up. Right hand on the tip of the left fingers, or right fingers I should say, and gently pulling them back. Releasing the hand, palm of the hand, the flexor muscles along the bottom of the wrist. All right. And let's go to the other side. Now with the feet, if you can at this point, get your heels off the floor if you can. And let's focus on this side here. Very gentle. So if you have issues with your wrist, hands, or fingers, everything is connected. So we're going to lengthen and stretch everything. Everything works together. On the exhale, release the hand, get those heels on the floor. All right, getting the heels off the floor is just a nice little calf stretch, so you don't have to do it. Relax your knees and thighs. All right, let's work those fingers now. Hands on your lap, sitting tall, relax the shoulders. Let's work those fingers. We're just going to lift them up and down. That's it. Keep your hands on your lap. Let's go. Follow the breath. So articulating, get a little movement, releasing those tight fingers. Work your way back to your thumb. Just do what you can. It's very important that we keep those little fingers moving. I know a lot of people have issues with their hands and fingers. So do what you can. Don't force it, all right? When you get back to your thumb, I'll wait till everybody's at the same place. When you're ready, I want you to bring your hands up and I want you to stretch the fingers out. Really get lengthening of the fingers, feeling a deep stretch into the palm of the hand. And then from here, I want you just to kind of slowly go into a fist. As tight as you can. And then let go. All right, and then from here, I want you to play piano, wiggle them, and let's do some wrist rolls. Gentle, and move the fingers at the same time. All right, perfect. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. All right, now I'd like you to take your right foot, slide it up into the cusp of the knee. If you find that's a bit too intense, slide it down around the calf area, and let's do a gentle twist pose. Let's work that spine. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind the back. This would be a half staff twist pose. Take your breath. On the exhale, gently look over the right shoulder. Your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Gentle spinal twist. Don't torque your back or your neck. Even if you barely move, be very gentle with your spine. If you want to go deeper, you can push on the knee a little bit to the left. You'll go a little bit further or back up if you have to. Keeping our spine nice and flexible and strong and supple, releasing nerves and blood vessels and muscles up and down your spine. One more breath. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's go to the other side. Again, if you can, foot into the cusp of the knee. If that's a bit too intense, slide it down around the calf. It doesn't matter. Because we're going to focus on the spine. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind the back. Breath to center. Exhale. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Even in a twist pose, that breath is exactly the same. It's long, it's smooth. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's straighten those legs again. Okay, let's work down to the ankles, roll the shoulders out. All right, so today we're going to do just a nice plantar flexion. So open the legs a little bit, just a little bit. What we're going to do here is you're going to push the foot forward and you're going to come all the way back. That's it. Make sure that your heels stay on the floor. Really working, stretching, releasing the ankles, the foot, the toes, and lower leg muscles as well. Now you can have your hands beside your hips, keeping your back straight if you want. You can lean back and relax, all right? So decide on how you want to sit. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale back. This action is called plantar flexion, pushing the foot forward and bringing it back. Get that lovely stretch, really feeling the lower leg muscles engaging as well. Let's do one more. Inhale, push it forward. Exhale back. And relax, relax, all right? Let's play piano with the toes. Now wiggle those toes around. Little articulation in the toes, round the ankles a little if you'd like. You can go a little faster, but keep your breath slow, always paying attention to the breath. It's the same breath we started with. It's the same breath we have now, the same breath you'll have in a few minutes. So nice and slow. All right, perfect. Let's get ourselves into our table. So from here, I want you to get onto your hands and knees. Now with my classes, I usually provide for those who need a little extra padding, if you need it for your knees or your wrists. You can also double up your mat for your wrists. All right, or you can use a thin blanket or a thin towel. Now, into our table, setting up our alignment. Ankle to knee, knee to hip, knees are hip distance apart, elbows, shoulders, wrists lined up. Head is level with the spine. Let's do some cat and cow. Inhale, head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. And on the exhale, arch the back, chin to chest, belly button, spine. Keep going. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Try to relax your thighs. If your thighs are tight, let them go. Let's really work on lengthening that spine a little more. Releasing upper back. This is a wonderful stretch for your lower back. Up, all the way. Breath in motion, meditation in motion, cat and cow. And from here, straight neutral spine. Let's get ourselves up to mountain. So I want you to come all the way up to mountain. All right, get off the floor nice and slow, all right? Roll the shoulders out, shake those wrists out, shake those legs out if you need to. All right, this is our mountain Tattasana. Another neutral place. Feet are hip distance apart, standing nice and tall, being aware of your posture. Relax those shoulders, breathe. Just slow it down. I really want you to feel the breath. Feel your chest rise as you inhale. Always suspend your breath just for a few seconds and exhale completely. Feel your chest sink or lower as you exhale. One more breath into our mountain. All right, let's inhale up. Exhale. Inhale into a gentle back bend. Preparing for ragdoll. On the next exhale, swan dive, hinging up the hips, soften the knees, come down. Keep those knees soft and hang out in your ragdoll. This is a wonderful full body stretch. Let gravity just pull those arms down, lengthening the spine, releasing the shoulders, all the muscles in the back. From here, prepare for downward dog. On the exhale, hands on the floor, walk the feet back. Tail is up high, head is hanging down, back is straight, shoulders relaxed, downward dog. Preparing for three-legged dog. If you can, right leg off the floor. It doesn't matter how high. On the exhale, come up. Working the hip with this one here. Balance, strength. One more breath. On the exhale, right knee on the floor. Left low lunge. Now getting into your low lunge. Everything is nice and lined up. Always being aware of your alignment. Taking care of those knees. Prepare for our gate pose. On the exhale, come up, hands on the hip. Left leg will come out to the side. Exhale. Everything nice and lined up, hand palm up. Let's go, inhale up and exhale over. And this is the gate or the beam. Nice stretch in here. You feel a lengthening of the right side of the body. One more breath. Exhale, back to left low lunge. From here, we're going to do the other side. So we're going to get into table. Exhale, table. Let's try the right low lunge. Big breath. Exhale. Make sure everything's nice and lined up. Let's try the gate pose for the right side. On the exhale, come up. Hands on the hip, take your breath. Everything nice and lined up. Palm up, back is straight. Let's go. Inhale up, exhale over. Just go as far as comfortable. If you want to reach here, if you want to have your hand on your hip, you can do it that way as well. Back to low lunge on the next exhale. Downward dog, next exhale. Find that place of balance, of comfort in your dog. Let's see if we can do a three-legged dog. Next exhale, left leg off the floor. And up. One more breath. Exhale, back to dog. On the exhale, knees on the floor, preparing for child's pose. Open up the knees a little wider. Take your breath. Exhale, lean back. Now, let's rest. Make sure that your head and your neck are supported. You can rest your forehead on your stacked fists, on your block, on your stacked hands, or on the floor. Make sure your head and your neck are always supported in our child's pose, Balasana. This is a resting, neutral place. It's also a wonderful full body stretch. Just breathe, relax. Now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking this little bit of time to be on your mat. It's only 30 minutes, so it doesn't take long. Just enough time, hopefully, just to kind of get the kinks out, maybe re-energize, maybe decompress for whatever reason brings you here on your mat right now. And maybe just to turn all the noises off, a little peace and quiet for a little while. finding that place of serenity on your mat. One more breath. On the exhale, come up very, very slowly. Now let's get ourselves onto our backs. Come down very gently onto your back, all the way down. All right, keeping your knees bent, let's give ourselves a big hug. Make sure your back is grounded, shoulders are relaxed. On the exhale, knees up, big hug. And I want you to rock from side to side. Relax the shoulders. Let's lengthen that spine a little more, and let's give ourselves a beautiful back massage. Just give your back exactly what it needs right now. Rock and breathe. Little circles to the left. And little circles to the right. Releasing the lower back just a little more. All right. Knees to center, soles of the feet onto the floor. I'd like you to lengthen your body, stretch those legs out. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall over your head. And let's lengthen and stretch our bodies out. Fingertips to the tips of your toes. You can reposition your arms. If this bothers your shoulders, you can put your arms anywhere else. And just let your body sink into the ground, feeling nice and heavy and relaxed. Feeling the weight of your body leaving an imprint onto that mat. It's important for relaxation to have a tension-free body and a tension-free mind. All that energy is flowing, energy which is our life force. One more breath. On the next exhale, bring your hands to the side of your body, palms facing the ceiling. Hands are open to receive guidance from your higher self. And let's prepare for our closing Savasana. Meditation, relaxation, reflection time, however you choose to bring this into your practice today. Resting comfortably in your corpse pose. At this point, if you want, you can bend your knees. You can lay on your side for comfort if you'd like. Just relax and breathe. Close your eyes. Just let it happen, give into your breath. Focus on your mind, your body, feeling light and energetic and agile. And also accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells. Bring in your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to your body. And when you're ready, very slowly and gently and carefully bring yourself back up to our cross-legged Sukhasana position or any seated position at this point that's comfortable for you. Take your time. I know it's hard to get off the floor. All right. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Satnam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, good, all done. That was our little quickie class, so thank you again for joining me. I know it's been a while since I've had any new material. I've been really busy, but now I'm off for a couple of weeks, like a lot of other people. So thank you again for joining me, and it's always absolutely my pleasure to be doing this for you. And I hope you enjoy it. It's not fancy, it's very simple, but it keeps everybody moving. And so anyways, Happy New Year. Okay, it's almost a new year, a couple of days from now. So stay safe and smile. All right, let's enjoy this beautiful winter weather. All right, my name is Susan again, and thank you for joining me. All right, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.